don't think I'm gonna get on money.
Okay.
Now it's coming out though. To be honest, there's nothing too much here, like to go to go about, cause
Yeah.
beds are set up and you just gotta look at it and you remind your mind again and you refresh. That's fucking it. I feel like this is looking clean. The market is giving us exactly what we wanted. That's technically all it's saying. You take profit at the levels that you want to and scale in when you can. Mm,
Now looking clean. So Monday when was here?
Monday. Was it Monday or Sunday?
Sunday. Okay,
Yeah.
Sunday.
Ooh,
Okay.
this is looking clean. So the next coming days will be like,
Bro, daily time frame is so clean, bro.
oh, the hero just looks super clean, bro. Seeing this reaction right on top of like key area like this, and that looks good though. I like the daily time frame is looking so clean, but let's see the weekly. Just so one day left this week. That's crazy. Nothing, nothing on this. Imagine we had one, two, three.
That would be crazy. It's a nice volume.
Next week or so, if you had this, that would be so good.
Okay.
Imagine we had candle like that.
Mm. Sure, bro. It will be clean, bro.
That would be so good.
Yes. Oh, I'm not a chatted one.
Bro, I've been on the chat for 5 years, bro. How to find that shit.
It's long day.
Sitting, beating like it and see. Okay, yo guys, we just wanna do real quick update on the chart from Sunday. The market did move crazy, but it's like it did 2 weeks move in 2 3 days, which is crazy, especially on gold. But I feel like on the euro though, there's nothing too much to change here except that buyers are just confirmed now. So For me, I feel like in the next coming few weeks, the euro might start to give us some bullish signs. So we just gotta pay attention and be patient with market price action, especially that we're closing back above this structure here, because this is the last time we actually had a push into high to make a new higher high here. So when we pull back, the idea was for price to stay above this area and gave us confirmation that we need so we can continue going higher. But obviously that didn't happen. Instead, what happened? We fake below this area here. Price pretend like it's trading below it, but obviously we'll have to wait for a few days to find out if we're gonna close back above it. And now we can see we're getting some sign here. Price is trading back above this area. So for me, it's like we trade below it, we push back above it here, like in this candle. So if we start to trade above here, giving us more reason, I feel like price will start to hold this area on the euro to go high. But till then, I don't think there's too much on the euro side, to be honest. But the Dell is giving the confirmation that I look for anyway. So I'm just gonna mark this low real quick so I know where price is coming from. This is going to be potentially higher low point. We can't confirm yet until we take out the high. It's crazy that this thing here, the same idea we was building here because it was the daily time frame at that time. We were looking for market to take out this high. So the euro just keep going slowly. That's why we were having buys with no flow of structure. So if we see in the same idea, because bro, how many days we had a pullback? It will take weeks for price to then go and take out this high here. So it's the same idea that I'm seeing on the euro. This price action looks clean, to a can't lie.
Yeah. Gosh.
So yeah, we're gonna play around this road. So much shit will happen, bro. I feel like so much shit will happen until we get there. But that's the idea, bro, because price needs to stay above this high here so we can create new higher high. And I feel like this is now the sign that this might be a higher low. So sooner or later, we need to go and take out this high within this move. Price can then come back here, even a little weak below it, straight trade back above it, whatever can happen. But our price might never go back here. We can come make a double bottom on the daily time frame, then get more volume and take out this structure, and then we can start to continue going. Let me add Lamin.
Mhm.
Yo, Assalamu alaikum.
Hello.
Nothing at the camera.
Assalamu alaikum. How are you guys?
Well, Islam, bro. Lamin, how are you?
I'm good, man. How's everyone?
We're doing good. We're doing good, bro.
Alhamdulillah. I've seen that you guys have already started. Yeah.
Well, we're just going through the Euro real and truly. We didn't do too much. We're waiting for you, man. Yeah, bro, we're looking at the Euro price action, bro. I feel like I was saying to this guy, building
Excuse me. One second, just give me a minute.
up.
Yeah, I literally just come from well, my little brother had a football game.
Yeah,
I just went to watch that, man.
no, that's good, man. I need to go watch my little brother as well, but he's not putting that time in, bro.
Come on, man. Tell him to put in the time in, man.
Nah, but yeah, man. How's the week been so far for you, though?
I'm not gonna lie. I think it's been a good week.
Mm,
I'm not gonna lie, I just had one entry based of obviously what we've spoken on Sunday, which was on Euro USD, and that was really it to be honest. A 1 to 3 hour
mm,
backed in full profits, just waiting for price action to really give us something that's aligning with obviously whatever we want to see within the markets. But
yeah,
as it is right now, it looks like everything that was going on in France is kind of coming to an end, and
yeah,
that was the sort of reason that we're seeing that the euro has started to rally towards the upper side of things as well as pound dollar,
mm,
and yeah.
Nah, that's good, man. Same. I feel I took few trades. I feel I took a few trades, special on gold. But the
Oh,
Euro USD, I took the only trade as well, and Sully
mm-hmm.
did the same trade. He's still holding it, but me I close it on. Because I have to, I mean, I reach my profit targets. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the euro is looking good. I feel like price action is looking more clean now than even on Sunday.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're just gonna check the charts and see what changed. I feel like nothing really changed. The exact thing we were predicting on Sunday, that's what's happening. So
Yeah.
there's less works to do here. But I was saying to Sully, that the daily time frame is looking more like now is giving us some confirmation that price can probably start to make its way back up here to take out this structure. Um,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm seeing on the year because like that the structure we was building at the time on this trend here when we was going to the high, I was thinking the same thing might start to happen here. The
Yeah.
euro will eventually take out this high here, but before we get there, we'll start to have a lot of move here. But
Yeah.
if we understand what's happening from here, it's
Mm-hmm.
so easy for us to stick with the market and actually know, okay, this is the end goal for this move that about to happen anyway. So I feel like a lot of question is being answered now. The rest is just come down to actually like paying attention and sticking with what we're seeing and
Yeah.
what we're expecting to happen here. And I feel like the way we're looking at the market, you can see that's the clear indication. Like the sentiment for this market is literally just to go high anyway. So, if we are gonna stay above this high here, based on price action and the candles confirmation that I'm seeing here, it looks more like okay, this is now forming some swing higher low here
Yeah.
that will give us enough volume for the market to actually continue going higher. So this
Mm-hmm.
is the area that I'm paying attention to. And you can see it's happening right here. Obviously we had a reaction there, and even reaction here. So same price here is only good for us to take advantage of it, and as we can see, I feel like it's looking good.
No, no, without it, that I'm not gonna lie. I think everything that we've kind of we've aligned and put in together in terms of thought process behind the whole trade, and then behind on what we expected the market to do. It looks like you said, it looks like it's kind of giving that sort of sentiment, and then finally it's starting to see those rallies towards potential towards potentially to those 1.19 zone or 1.20 even,
Hmm.
as expected, well, as predicted from obviously the major investors, corporations, and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
said, it was literally the only thing that I was looking for. Literally we had a break of the previous high based on
yeah,
a 4 hour time frame. Then taking an entry like I usually do.
yeah,
But other than that, there's nothing that has really changed. Even if we go back onto the dollar, things are also looking good on that end. And also, like I said, on the pound dollar. And also, I'm starting to see some breaks below the previous higher lows on the Swiss franc. So,
yeah.
giving me more sentiment to, carry on with the very strong momentum, to be honest.
Yeah, that's good, man. Now, honestly, I feel like the Euro cake engage just matter of just now just being patient, especially after we see this.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just waiting, get a candle open, wait for confirmation after a pullback, and just try
Yeah,
to.
exactly how you need to be honest.
One time frame is good. 4 hour time frame though, we have a more clear reason, and you can see here on Sunday, we were saying if price, because on Sunday I think we were somewhere around here.
Yeah,
We were saying if price never end up coming back down to this low here, what we will look for is that we need to go and break above this structure high here, create some new high above here, and then once we start to see readings above this key area, then we can look for buys. But obviously, like the second idea that we applied to the chart, we end up having that surprise did now come to that extreme point, and now
hmm,
that's even a better reason to say, okay, this counter trend that we're in here, this
yeah,
counter trend is now switching. So obviously, once we start to see a high breaking this high here, we are gonna expect a pullback, and that pullback we might hold above this structure now because that was the overall idea anyways. We wanted to see the euro react from here the first time and then go from there, but that didn't happen. And we
Yeah,
had all this fake out here, and now we're starting to see clear, break back above here. And I feel like if there is going to be another move, it will be from here. It might be above because market is now back in the structure that it was in. So if we start to trade from there, and I feel like okay, now because that was the overall leg we were in anyways to create this high. So if we trade in back above here, price needs to just hold long enough on this side here so we can go from here. And I feel like this might be the second area that
yeah, exactly. That's the area that I have in mind as well. Because obviously, if you look at it, price of gate was a little retracement, perhaps using that as a lower high, then looks like it's breaking out of that zone, potentially creating a new higher high, which means we might be able to profit of those that area of demand, which is also aligning perfectly with our psychological level, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, we have a cycle
Yeah,
level here. So
exactly. Yeah.
obviously price is almost at 1.16500. So it's just more of patience now, honestly, when it comes because the euro it moves super slow. But
Yeah.
if you check the potential that you will get in this trade is very high because the stop loss will be tight and okay, this market you can scale in and out from this market until you actually get up here and
Yeah, exactly.
300 pips on the euro, that's a lot of move, and that's a lot of money. Plus it's not volatile like gold, but obviously like the stop loss that you'll have here will be less. So if you're risking like 1% on a bigger account, that is good loss size on that trade, and you can just be scaling it in and out. So
Yeah,
euro is good. That's good. 4 hour time frame is looking good now. We only having more reason now. So
without a doubt. I mean, obviously, I'll go over my chart, which is pretty much the same as yours, but yeah, just to kind of, go
yeah,
over.
no, that's fine. I'm just gonna let me put this. Yeah, but yeah, I feel like you. I don't know. Are you still in that euro trade?
I've already scaled out, to be honest. Like I said, I think I was because obviously the way that I could have held the whole move, but then again, I don't really want to be, in and out. I rather just scale in, small sizes here and there after seeing, swings here and there. But obviously, if you ever call an entry down here, then it's only right for you to hold it all the way to 1.19. Obviously, if you're patient, then
Yeah.
there's no other reasons not to see the euro, going that high. But yeah, like I said,
Now the euro is good. For me, it's like nothing else to look here except
yeah,
to see price actually just trade from here. So that would be that for the euro. You can just open your chart. Wait, I need to remove this first. There we
and
go.
literally, like I said, yeah, this was the sort of area that had anticipated. The market came in here, and then taken the entry from here. Um,
Yeah, we in the same trade, bro.
yeah, exactly. There you go. Took it.
Yeah.
I think well, the trade was taken literally at a London session, then held it all the way down to New York session. Towards the end of it, then obviously I scaled out the position. But yeah, like I said, price came back into our area of interest. Then obviously, gave us the reason to enter, perhaps taking those that area liquidity left. Then he gave us an entry confirmation with our usual entry model, which is obviously two bullish candles. Entered the via literally at 9 o'clock. Then I've taken, I think I want to at 40 at there. I've taken 70% out of the move. Then I let the rest run to, I think it was 60 at 60 points. And then the other sort of second entry that I have in mind is literally the same as yours. This is what I'm waiting for right now. I think I had already marked this, but it's not marked. But anyways, yeah, I'll go over it. This was, this was the last higher low that's obviously we have. Then it looks like the market has taken that out, and then perhaps be seeing a little retracement in here, then the market is looking to rally up, then give us this area as an area of interest, which is, like I said, aligning well with a cycle level perhaps around here.
Yeah.
We will see. What I'd like to see here is maybe something, the market breaking up here, then coming back here, and then, scale back in. But yeah, that's yet to see. Maybe it's not gonna happen for the rest of this week.
Yeah.
Perhaps onto next week. That's the sort of thing, or that's the sort of movement that I'm looking for the euro. And for the pound, yeah, is the pound. The pound is the one that I've marked.
Mm. They're actually just doing the same things though. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
there you go, pound. This was the sort of thing that I was talking about on Sunday. This is what I'm looking. This is what I want pound to do potentially. We had that low there, then swept below it. Then it gave us that phrase, that first break or the previous higher high,
Yeah.
creating a newer higher high, and then perhaps this is the area that I'm looking to scale back in. If it happens this week, then great. If it don't happen this week, then wait until next week. But yeah,
Yeah.
this is the area that I'm looking. The only reason that this was the last impulse that we had. Price, give us a little retracement, perhaps using that as an area of interest or area of supply, demand, or whatever you're gonna call it. So
Yeah.
that's the idea that I'm looking for on the side of the pound, and we'll go onto the Swiss franc. And there
We
you go.
actually end up doing that Trump, bro.
Yeah, exactly. This would have been an entry, but like I said, I didn't take it. It didn't. I didn't really like it. If you remember well on the call, I said I'm waiting for another confirmation stating that the bearish movement is looking to carry on, which we already had in here, breaking these lows in here, and then perhaps leaving a bit of an area of interest in here,
Yeah.
or could be up there. But this is the area that I'm looking to take entries. And if it happens through this week, yeah, great. If it don't happen, then it's what
Yeah.
it is. We wait until next week. But looking at the chart, looks like we've got some news on the side of the dollar, retail sales, and we also have PPI month to month. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Based on this, if this actually prints as it is, then we might, we might see a lot of weakness on the dollar side, on the side of the dollar, which is only gonna be good for the movement that we're expecting to happen in the markets. But other than that, I don't really have anything else.
No, that's solid though. Like the same charts. God is just dumb, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, me when once there's the moment we take out that previous high there, I just closed out. I was like, I don't wanna know nothing, bro. I didn't even know prices that point right now. What the
Mhm.
fuck?
But then, like I said, like I said, our bias has not really changed a bit. It's just a case of looking at the side, at the political concerns that are going on in France. Looks like that's kind of cooling off. The reason that we've seen a bit of a rally on the side of the euro, and then yeah, nothing much to be honest. Like I said, I'll be honest. Just
Nah,
nothing.
that's to be the same thing here, man. I just wanted to come and see what the euro might be doing because gold wise, we can't really even say too
Mhm.
much on there. It's just bullish market. Like I can go over it real quick and
Mhm.
we can wrap you on there. And even euro US 30 did exactly what we did, and I just didn't take that trade. I forgot about US 30 because
Yeah.
bro, just enough, bro. But yeah, it's good.
But I think we good. We just had a bit of a retracement, a bit of uncertainty coming on the side on the side of the euro, which kind of weighs a bit on the euro, but looks like that's cooling off. So yeah, like I said, there's not many reasons for us to think otherwise, unless the side of the Fed surprises with prints that are not expected, then
Yeah,
we might see a bit of volume against us. But other than that, there's no. I don't see any other reasons to be short on the euro, to be short on the dollar. or to be
Yeah.
short the on gold, like we've been saying for the last while, how many calls we had since today. So yeah.
Now, bro, God, looking at back at that price action is like it don't even make logical sense sometimes. I'm just thinking, bro, what the fuck happened from here to where we are? This is crazy to me, though. I ain't never seen nothing like this in the market, bro.
I'm
Like,
telling you, bro. And then I was going through through mark fundamentals.
Almost
I
there
think
from the start.
who's there? That's why these lines are there. Gold, the retest on the air was crazy, bro. This is crazy. Honestly, this price action now, if you start to see any deep pullback like this,
mhm.
you should be waiting and actually be like, okay, let me stack up and actually see if I can see any deeper retracement on
Yeah.
gold, and then you can just take advantage of it from there, bro. Because this is crazy, bro.
Without that, I mean, I'm going through fundamentals. I'm earlier on today in the morning. I'm seeing that people are expecting the dollar to decline at least another 11% by next year.
Mm.
During this year, I think the dollar has declined almost, I don't know how many percent, but I thought about 13% or so, or even worse, which has been the worst decline with the dollar since I think 1972 or something like that. And then people are still expected another 11% of decline within the dollar, so which is only good for us. Whatever they want to do, they can do that in
Yeah,
there.
but the dollar is bullish.
As
We got
as long as that is not interrupting our buyers, then we don't really care.
we don't
Um,
really care now, honestly. But with gold, bro, like you can see, man, like there's nothing much that we need to go. We was expecting market to actually go from here. We're seeing crazy retracements and all.
the one thing that I'm looking at is silver right now. A lot of people are talking about silver. A lot of people are like silver might, kind of be overtaking gold here and there. But
Yeah,
silver has been moving crazy, but I'll be honest. I'll show you now. One sec. Let me try and share this.
no, that's gone.
Silver's been having some wicked weeks, man. Like, yo, what's going on?
Yeah, bro, guys, I don't even think there's nothing to go over gold, honestly. I'm not even gonna be trading, but gold is just now, just don't get caught with this shit, bro. The market is in a nice little range in here right now,
Yeah.
so I think it's just okay because gold is crazy. When you see price breaking the high, like the retest is just gonna happen on the lower time frame, but market will just continue going. And you can see here when we had that breakout here in this candle, we did retrace a bit, and then
Hmm.
we had confirmation and price go. But obviously, like I feel like this is the best time to get in gold, bro.
Oh, yeah,
That
facts.
is why I was taking advantage of this trade more. You know what I mean? Because this market is crazy, bro. Like you can't even think it was here 2 days ago, bro. Like
What I'm saying, bro. I'll be honest.
crazy,
At
bro.
least, I'll probably pull 4 or 5 by the end of this year. I've talked about 4,000, but this time I think I'm predicting at least 4,005 a year, and we might have a bit of consolidation here and there, but at least 4,500 by the end of the year.
No,
That's
for sure. Like that is how these psychological numbers work anyways, honestly. If
Mhm.
you know how they move, because obviously 4,000 is a key level, and from
Yeah.
4,000 it just needs to go half of this. You can use 4,250 might be another area for gold to tap on and then maybe give a little bit pullback. But the moment we see gold breaking back above here, it's technically just gonna go into 4,500
And
because
the more reasons for that. We also have a bit of news on the sides of the dollar throughout this week, next week.
Crazy.
You know,
nah, it's crazy. Yeah, bro. Like you said, 4,500 gold can easily get there, bro. Like
I'm telling
easily. Especially the way it's moving.
you. Yeah.
Oh, it's good, man. We'll see, man. If we can have any pullback on gold,
Hmm.
then we'll be like, okay, because he needs to do something like this, bro.
Yeah.
He always do it. So the moment we start to see something like this, I feel like this loss here will be ideal to look into. But gold needs to go break back above here, and we
Yeah.
can continue. Daily time
Like I
frame.
said, whoever's listening to this, you've got gems in there. So it's just a matter of you being patient, having a good entry and just letting the market run, man. We're in a bullish moment.
Yes,
Whoever's not able to profit off this cycle, then believe me, it's gonna be hard. Because moments like this is just a case of taking the opportunity, making the most out of it. We might not experience anything like this next year. Who knows? Market might be a
bro,
bit
bro.
market might be a bit negative, but as long as obviously we have a lot of geopolitical stuff going on in the USA, political uncertainty, stuff with the feds and stuff like that, then it's only right that we're gonna have a lot of inflows towards safe havens, in this case being obviously gold and silver. So like I said, whoever's watching this, if you're looking to get yourself funded and stuff like that, then get onto gold and smash that. And smash it, bro.
Bro.
I'll be honest, bro.
Bro. Nah, but
Trust me.
yeah, man, for sure, guys, bro. Gold, there's nothing to do right now on this chart. For me, I'm good with the analysis. I'll just show you the US 30 real quick. But, bro, we were just saying US 30 needs to come and fill this gap here. You see, you see that little area that I just marked on there. Market
Yeah.
just come and tap in that
Build it
shit.
in and run it up, bro.
This is 1,000 pips, bro, within few minutes, bro. Like it's crazy because we just
But
gone. Yeah,
what I'm thinking of? Actually, today, I think yeah, it was today. In the afternoon, I was going through. When you posted your status on IG. Actually, I kind of felt it, and then I went through my stories, my journey, and stuff like that. I was looking at some of the pictures that are taken back in the days. This is just crazy, man. It's just a case of I've been. I've kind of had a lot of gratitude today, though. I'll be honest, because
no, it's
at
needed.
us now, like we kind of doing a lot of predictions, and then those predictions are happening, and the way that we predicting the
Brain. It's
market.
actually crazy, bro. It's actually crazy. The way we predict it and how they end up happening is insane, bro.
Trust me. And then it's not even magic that we have. It's nothing, man. It's just a case of we've persevered. We've went for it. We've suffered, and then we've been able to grab onto the knowledge. And yeah, man. Here we
Nah,
are today.
yeah, bro,
Predicting
for
markets in
sure.
front of on social media, which is not an easy thing to do. You know.
Mm-mm. Nah, honestly, bro, like the prediction are just happening like crazy, bro. It's just now we gotta be like, okay, because this is the only reason predict the market is working out 10 million times. So it's now
Yeah.
it's like, okay, bro, are we really gonna take advantage of what we're saying? Because we're seeing it happening. So the US 30 wise is looking good, bro. Like this trade was played, it played out like
Well, yeah.
crazy, bro. But for this, I don't even see any setup. All I know, US 30 is now actually balancing the market properly because this time here is so risky to be part of this.
Yeah.
But now we have a more clear reasoning. Okay, we're switching back into the bullish market. So obviously, like this is the high now, this is the higher low. There's very high chance US 30 will dump all the way back down here again, though
To
before
reach
we
the
take
close,
something
yeah.
higher. But that is what I'm seeing on US 30. If that don't happen, market just need to technically trade back above here.
Yeah.
We can trade because you can't take any trade in this gap here because bro, like it's almost impossible to take any trade around here, especially seeing this week here.
This,
Like
yeah.
let it dump and take you out. But if we see market back down here, we're interested. Until then,
Nothing, nothing to worry. But I'm not gonna lie, it's just fascinating. I'm literally like thinking back to those days where the struggle was real. You had to do this, you had to do that. You didn't even know what to believe anymore. When you were in positions where you thought that you're not even meant for this. You get it? It's
well,
just crazy, bro. Like it's mad how sticking to one, not sticking to one thing, but believing into something that you're capable and able to do it. The way it can change one's life or one's even perspective is just crazy, bro. Like
right.
who would have thought just normal human beings is us, predicting, this sort of things here and there. But then again, the point that I'm trying to make is it's not impossible. Like literally,
Nah,
it's
nah,
a
for real. I feel what you're trying to say, man.
Yeah, bro.
It's crazy.
bro,
'Cause the
bro,
fact that we can
bro.
even analyze this chart and
It's unreal, bro. It's unreal, bro. It's because obviously, yeah, now we, we enjoy the positions here and there, the profits here and there. But bro, it's unreal, bro. Like literally, It's a knowledge. This is a skill, bro. This is a
It's a
skill.
skill, bro. It's a literally a skill, bro. It's insane, bro. Like, fuck. Yesterday, this trade would have been a lot of opportunity here, and stop
The fact
loss
you
is
got
so
it down,
high.
bro.
That's like 1 to 12 hour in just, but
You
from
know,
what time? From 2 p.m. to 6, you had 1,000 pips move, bro. It's crazy. It's
yeah.
the entries, man. It's the area we take the trade, bro. This trade is only moving like this because of this major level, like we are. Because this institutional level, they play so good in the market, and when prices are around this level, they just shoot up from there, bro.
Yeah,
So
without
it's
no waste, a time waste or anything like that. But it's just crazy. I'm just, kind of I'm taking everything in. It's beautiful to see, man. It's beautiful to see. I think.
nice, beautiful, man. But yeah, bro, you can go over silver if you want. I want to see silver as well.
Yeah, I mean, Silva is just doing some madness. I don't know what Silva's trying to do, but he has.
These weeks are
We know that
fucking
it's going up.
scary.
Look at Silva. Literally, look at Silva, bro. What?
Bro,
Look
it's
at Silva.
literally gold, bro.
Look at Silva. Look at it. Like literally, this was the first area that I had after we had the break. This is the area that I had. Imagine had I taken an entry from here, then let that run all the way here, bro.
Yeah,
Imagine.
bro.
Then again,
Now, I feel like, you know what I'm thinking as well? I feel like sometimes, bro, like, because obviously now we know especially the way the market is going, bro. Yes,
Mhm.
it's good to have the rule, take the trade and things like that. But if you can think a bit more, because your ideas, bro, you be taking money. Obviously, you leaving a lot of money on the table as well. The market is only going in your direction. It's not that you guessing that this is gonna go there. It's just so I feel like we just need to like accept
But
it and be like, okay, it's
But
gonna
then,
go that
but
direction.
then what I kind of find against that is a case of when you think that you're unbeatable. I'm not saying that we're thinking that we're unbeatable, but in times like this where everything is nice, it kind of makes you wanna be a bit greedy. So that's the whole reason I just you get I don't know, man.
Nah, so we're going, bro.
I'm
'Cause
just following.
you
I'm
get
just
caught with
following.
that trend, and it's gonna be the bad experience you'll ever have.
Exactly. Because obviously, yeah, we like literally almost everyone who's in this industry right now, they know that safe havens are just doing whatever they want to do. They're just rallying up. But then it don't mean that you have to be greedy in a sense. Yeah, true. Obviously, go over your plan. Follow your rules and stuff like that. Take your take your profits and stuff like that. But then again, it don't mean that even if I was to leave, obviously, this trade open all the way to where it is right now, it don't mean that I'm not gonna leave a bit of money on the table. Do you get it? And
Nah,
then
for sure, bro.
if you kind of have that sort of mentality, then it saves you from being greedy, saves you from
No, for real.
wanting more. Out of the obviously wanting more. Do you get it?
Mhm.
You can always scale back in. You can always scale in and out of the market with obviously partials here and there,
Yep.
which are gonna be sum up to a lot of profits at the end of the year or at the end of the month or whatever it is. That's the only reason. And then I don't want to be having a trade where I'm going back and forth. Is it going my way? Is it not going my? I don't really want to be
Nah,
dealing
for
with it.
real. Nah, for real. That headache is too much, bro.
Yeah, I'll be honest, bro. Because then again, true, obviously, this is skill set. Obviously, this is a profession. It is a profession. But then again, you also want to have that peace of mind. You also want to have that sort of freedom. Do you get it? You've entered the market. You've taken your property. You're out of the market. That's it. Until next day. Simple. I don't really. You joke it. I don't really want to be stressed.
Nah, for sure, bro. Wallah. But again, man, like that, whatever makes cool for you, you just gotta do that and just keep preparing.
Exactly.
As long as you're securing profits, bro,
Yeah, that's the most important thing.
Allah, you're good. Now, but this is I don't even know what to say. I'm thinking it's gold charts, but the markets, bro,
Honestly,
that's a
easy.
little bit it, man. I feel like
Beautiful
there's
entries.
nothing else we can do here except if you wanna continue trading, be patient, look for better trade. If not, bro, you already hit your goals anyway. So the week there's
Exactly.
nothing much that's gonna happen anyways.
Exactly, and then obviously, true, the market is working on our favor. True, we are in an environment in an environment where obviously gold and silver are performing almost every other currency out there. But then obviously if you get into the habit where you're always breaking your rules, you're always doing this, you're always doing that, then
Mm.
obviously if market situation change, perhaps then it's gonna be a bit difficult for you. You're gonna be in a habit where you're gonna be breaking this, that, blah, blah, you get it, and then you don't really want that to be happening to you at this stage of your profession. You get it. So that's
Nah,
why I rather just stick to my rule. This is what my rule says. This is what my playbook says. This is what I'm gonna stick to. And if my playbook says that I'm on a 1 to 3, then I'm gonna be aiming for a 1 to 3. Then onto the next week, onto the next day, or onto the next month. It's just as simple as that.
simple as that, bro. Scale in and out, bro. You know it's uptrend, close high, wait for pullback, buy again. Let's
I'm
go.
buying again.
For sure. Now I feel like no, bro. That's literally it, man. The market is building up, so we'll see where we are by end of the week.
Hmm.
And yeah, Friday by Friday again. If you're in a trade, that's calm. If not, then bro, that's literally it. For me, I only show up on the live, but I'm not even interested on the chat anyway. Bro, I'm
Yeah,
tired.
I mean, we be speaking a lot of gems though. It's not only about the charts. It's not only about analyzing. It's not only about this. It's not only about that. The case is about this sort of your point of view, my point of view, bringing that together and then coming to a conclusion. And perhaps for whoever's also listening out there, and then for whoever's also aspiring to one day be able to predict the markets in a way where you're comfortable, in a way where you believe in whatever you're predicting, then it's just a case of
That bro.
just giving value, to be honest, at this point. I'll be honest, because
Yeah,
although yeah, true, making money is that blah blah blah, but then you also want to be a type of guy where you're also giving value to people that need it the most. You get it? You also want to be that type of people where people are going to be looking up to you. You also want to be that type of people where people are going to be like, okay, I want to be like this guy one day. I want to be the type of person who's able to analyze the market in a way, in a concise and unique way, that's tailored to you as a person, to you as an individual. And yeah, I think that's the most important thing, to be honest. Apart, of course, obviously the money is good, but then the value is
now without that mindset, the money can't be there anyways, bro.
yeah,
That's the
yeah,
key.
yeah.
Bro, for real, bro,
If
for
you
real.
think about it, once upon a time, me, you, Suleiman, we were people, we were just, students. We're still students of the game, but we were people, recent, comers into the industry. We're looking up to people that, have been there, done it. And yeah, look at us now with the ones sitting in that sort of position, to put it that way. And,
Mm,
others that are aspiring to do the same thing, perhaps can, pick one or two things out of the nonsense that we're talking.
well, like, it's only getting better though. Like I said, these videos for it's good now. It's good that we actually saw up again, bro, because we can't miss again, bro.
Yeah, man, this have been
Oh, we can't miss again. It's putting
Uh,
back on the trend, though. I can't lie, bro. Like we know exactly where we are in the market. The rush, everything is just released now. So
mhm.
alhamdulillah, bro. Like let's just lock in, bro, and do it over and over again, bro. Hopefully, we'll see you in Manchester this weekend, bro.
Yeah, inshallah, if it happens, then yeah, I'll definitely be there unless things change. But yeah, hopefully it happens. We can all sit down with obviously Suleiman, Bilal, and the others, and
Yes,
have a
yes,
proper chat. Think about kind of pick up everyone's sort of mindset, everyone's sort of perspective onto what are you thinking, onto what are your thoughts within the market. Is that the way you do your things, and
yeah,
just maybe implement one or two things, and that's really about it. Or you know,
yeah.
just sharpen your mindset, I guess.
I guess, bro. It's always motivation, bro. When you link up with the boys on the same goals as you, bro, that comeback
Yeah.
is crazy. The motivation is on a different
It,
level, bro.
it makes you wanna go 10 times harder than
Adam, bro.
you.
Yeah, I only gone crazy the last time we gone to Manchester. Now, like, yeah,
Mm.
I need to get my shit on
But
track.
bro, there's goals written on a paper. There's goals that we need to be tackling. There's goals that we need to be reaching, bro. So there's no room for us to be wasting time. To have your phone here and there, but the purpose has gotta be real, and then it's gotta be level-headed and vision clear, bro.
Nah, for real, bro. For real, bro. Let's scale this thing up, bro. That's the video. Scale up with discipline. So let's do it, bro.
Yeah, man. Without a doubt, man. Without a doubt.
Let's do it. Let's do it. But I mean, again, bro, let's leave it here. Inshallah, we'll see where we are by Friday. And yeah, if anything change, obviously we'll update. But until then, the chats are good for now, bro.
Peace up, everyone, and I guess I'll see everyone maybe on Sunday, Friday, whatever it is.
I will, inshallah, bro. I mean,
Inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum, bro.
Thank you.
Alaikum salam.